Premiers. Valleys are first out of the tunnel for the grand final, led out by their captain and Billy Holmes. They're the odds-on favourites.
When we got to the final, we just knew that there was a lot of talk in the paper what was going to happen. We thought, oh well, we've got to be there as well.
Like, we knew it was absolutely going to happen. There was no two ways it wasn't with Tommy Coach.
Shane, myself and David Burke are in the rooms before we go out. We know there's going to be a fight. We're in a corner talking to each other saying, I can't fight, I can't fight, I can't fight. Right, we'll stick together, that's the plan. And then we got separated and all got smashed.
And the grand final underway per the medium of Guy Harvey's boot. Cameron Greig gives it back to Tony O'Neill. He's tackled by Bell. Evans in over the top with a swinging arm.
And Neil Wharton came in with the left swinging arm, and then that was it.
North's trying to intimidate the boys in royal blue. I think there's a few Valleys fellas there that could handle it.
There certainly are. Ziggy Strass is one of them, and he's giving as much as he's getting.
Troy Evans and Frank Rose together.
Dinger Bell and Tony O'Neill. And here comes Brad Foster. He can throw punches.
And Billy Holmes is into Foster.
Johnny Mackay's on Holmes. Totally out of control.
Oh, Shields going at Foster.
And Caddo was foaming big time, and then it just escalated from there. Well, I ended up, I think, with Daryl Duncan, and then I ended up with Troy Evans. And then, because he tried to king hit Greggy, and I came in and gave it to Troy Evans, and then someone gave it to me, and then someone then came, and I think Ziggy came and pushed them away. But if you watch that fight again in totality, there are still pockets of things I'm still picking up today that actually happened in the brawl.
A lot of those things you don't get to choose.
No.
Everything evolves extremely quickly, and you try and keep your head down and keep throwing them, basically. But it never worked out for me because I had my nose broken in that game in that first couple of minutes. And that sort of stung a fair bit.
Well, I had a bit of intel on you. I lived with Jeff Hanna, who was at Norse at the time. We later come to Valleys. And Brad Foster come round to our place. We used to live just down the road from Norse, and Darren Fraser as well. And Brad Foster come round, and I'd seen him hit a punching bag, and I thought, well, if we ever get in a fight on the footy field, I'm not going anywhere near him.
Information would have been good to know in the chat before we ran out.
Yeah, well, I just...
Well, you've been keeping that together.
Well, pretty much the whole time, can I just say, but now that it's out, yeah.
I just found a winger.
Yeah, but Shilsey, you caught plenty, but you certainly gave him a good one. You thought, well, if I'm going to cop 5 or 6 or whatever it is, I'm going to just wait my time and get a good one.
Just a bit of blind luck.
Yeah, and I remember the next day at the Wickham, we kept replaying it, but not the part where he was getting it, just the bit just before you sort of leaned back and just went whack, and just cut him above there. So
anyway, we ended up
good footballer too, Brad Foster.
He was and a lovely bloke.
Can fight.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Peter Shields has just been belted with 5 of the best uppercuts you'll ever see. They came from Brad Foster, and he's the man who wants to be involved. They reckon the call was 99. Somebody else said it was Anzacs. I heard neither one of them.